Hey guys! This video shows the fight with the great Astral Spirit, the final boss of the new game Tales of Arise on hard difficulty. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the video if you like the content. This is a pretty long fight and happens in 4 separate segments. The first segment is a fight with the great Astral Spirit. Second segment is a fight with 4 high-level Zoogles. Third segment is a fight with another form of the great Astral Spirit which is called the Subsumer, and the fourth segment is the fight with Vohlron. I show the gear I use before the boss fight begins. I will give a few tips on how to handle this boss during the fight.
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go! Hold on. Are we on that giant flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissance, for that matter?
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
The Renaissance!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
corrupted to hatred.
So then, you're saying that this is the Great Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
What do we do now? Renaissance inside that thing. I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back. We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, I understand you want to live. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first, you'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
For the first segment of the fight with the great Astral Spirit, I played Aspen for the most part. The first ability that needs a special mention is a Dark Void ability which forms a circle around the boss. If any melee touches this, they take a decent chunk of damage. The annoying part of this ability is that the only hint you get when the ability is about to happen, that is, the ground starts glowing slightly purple, which is really hard to detect with so many abilities hitting the boss. At least for your first attempt, which was my situation in this case. The second ability you need to watch out for is a void bomb which the boss releases in the direction it's facing. The boss will occasionally teleport from one spot to the other and follow it by either a beam of dark energy or by a void bomb. Be careful of where it is facing when it teleports. If you play as a range, the boss will put both of his hands down, which is a faint hint that there would be a few upcoming dark energy eruptions beneath your feet. This is an ability which will stun you and probably kill you if you don't dodge it. Once the boss loses 2 bars of HP, the second phase begins.
Dragon Form! Now you see what I can do! The blade inside me yearns! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
I think I'm coming down to something grave.
A chronic inability to read the runes?
They're not
Formality
playing
your
around.
art cannot fix.
Can't get out of this!
Watch and weep.
Double Demon Fang!
Can't be
Alright. Heal my weary companion!
Finish without a trace.
Double Demon Fang!
Light astral energy.
Breath of life! Heal my weary companion! I owe you one!
Spirit flame. Ready to death. Here, let me help. Illuminate flame.
Thunder!
Rage.
Double Demon Fang!
Taking Dragon Form! I never miss.
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Here's a healing art.
Okay, here I go!
Magic is in. Radiant here. I'm out of ammo.
Burn!
Thunder field. First aid.
No further.
You'll pay for that! Dragon
I'm
Form!
going.
This is the most peculiar
Double
case.
Demon
Winds
Fang!
of heaven.
Trigger Fang!
Heal my weary glacial spear. Here's evil.
Double Demon Fang!
Feel the medicine working.
Can't get out of this!
Here's a healing art. Here. First aid. More from the top. Radiant here. now!
Ring left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Watch
Here, let me
yourself.
help.
In phase 2, the boss will summon 4 elemental balls. These do a lot of damage if they remain unchecked and are pretty quick, so dodging is not that easy. I targeted these elemental balls randomly, but I think the preferred order should be in accordance with their levels. The electric elemental ball can get really annoying since it keeps beaming electricity. Dealing with these along with the boss's abilities can get super hectic really quick. I did spend a decent amount of resources in this segment since I wasn't aware of the upcoming phases. However, I feel this is one of the worst phases in the complete boss fight. Focus on dodging the elemental attacks from the ball you are attacking and the dark energy eruptions under your feet, which is the boss ability from phase 1. Keep an eye on your team and use life bottles and gels as necessary. Once the balls are down, the boss becomes a little easier to deal with since the abilities are similar to phase 1. Again, be careful as a melee of the dark energy circles around the boss and of the dark energy eruptions if playing as a caster or range. Towards the end of this phase, the boss will summon the elemental balls again, but focus the boss down as soon as possible.
You picked the wrong fight!
Is this the end?
With our teamwork, we shall overcome this.
Then show us how! Do something!
Execution!
A whirling struggle!
Thunder!
Winds of heaven!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Illuminate the dark!
Double Demon Fang!
Out of ammo!
Try
Holy
harder!
land!
Not a chance!
First aid!
Try harder! Not a chance! Stay away from my friend! Thunder Fang! Dragon Form!
I'll be saving this one!
Thunder
Here's my
Fang!
burning! One more time!
Double Demon Cap!
Here's the evil! I'm ready!
Double Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
Dragon Form! No! It can't end here!
Bring you back! From death's abyss! Resuscitation! Here, let me help! Smart.
Thou art being interrupted.
I'll bring you back from... Saving this one! Resuscitation! Here, let me help! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Warmer! Cyclone! I'm... sorry.
I couldn't make it in time.
This should do it!
I'll bring you back from
Now!
death's
Here I come! Thunder Fang!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Such unadulterated fury.
Here's the evil!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Thunder Fang! Take this!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc.
Double Demon Fang! Thunder! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Form!
Shattering of pieces. Stalagmite. No further.
Here's the healing magic is there! First aid! I'll bring you
Thunder!
back from death's abyss!
Double Demon Fang!
Resuscitation is mine! Here, let me help! This one's mine! Illuminate the dark!
Double Demon Fang!
Where are you going? I won't give up!
From beyond.
Dragon
Imbue
Form!
this vanquished soul with life.
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! ever!
Into the shadows!
Armor won't save you! My weary Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
A whirling circle! Winds of heaven!
Double Demon Fang!
Blah, 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 air thrust! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Heal my weary companion!
Naturally!
Can't get out of this!
A whirling struggle!
Double Demon Fang!
Winds of heaven!
Watch yourself.
Force!
This is incredible power.
Flame inside me!
Dance in the wind! Clear! You all touch away!
Not today!
Spin swirl!
Try harder! My turn!
You'll find no mercy.
Ready and ready! Rotating Double Demon Fang!
Laser drive! Out of ammo! Magic and air thrust!
I'll smash you! Thunder Fang!
It's in your hands now.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Thunder!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
No further! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here's a healing arc!
Such unadulterated fury.
Double Demon Fang!
Take with the
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Raging
Dragon
sword!
Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Don't give up!
Can't get out of this! I'll smash you! Thunder Fang!
Can't be held!
Deities all mine! Soaring! Is this it?
They're tearing through us.
Healing must be our first priority.
I'm on it. Not a moment to waste.
Seal!
Resuscitation!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Breath of life! Heal my weary companion! Try harder! Not a chance!
Thank you for the healing, Doberman.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Double Demon Fang! Thunder! No! Can't end here!
Don't leave me! I'll pin you down! Close one! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Not done yet!
Close one!
Take this!
Right! Blah, 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 that's air thrust! You get the gist. Holy land!
In a vine?
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. You just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust!
The Great Spirits!
Damn. Must have been conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renaissance!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What in the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it! Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
Guess they're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving!
The second segment of the fight begins here. I focused the birds down first, followed by the two big Astral Fury and Astral Hatred Zeugles. The birds, if left alone, drop a lot of stuff and dive at you frequently, so I feel it's best to handle them first. Dealing with them gets easier with Dohalim's and Shion's boost ability. Once these are down, I switched to Rinwell and started focusing on one big guy followed by the other. Be careful of charges towards you. These have the capability to one-shot you. Your melee teammates would take damage which cannot be avoided, so be ready to use a gel if you run out of CP on heals. If possible, don't use any consumables in this segment.
Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Take this!
Here goes!
Stardust! Lunar Rondo!
No rest for the wicked.
Thunderfang! Not today!
I'll face you.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm not.
Double Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Confiscate! Lunar Corruption! Raging Cascade! Sleep now! Holy...
Take this!
Ah!
Blah blah blah! Sleep now!
Heal my Demon Fang!
I can do it all day!
Burn out! Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
Seal!
Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Blah blah blah! Magic! You get the gist! Holy Land! Blah blah blah!
Be let free!
Crossblade! Blah blah blah! Out of range! Blah blah blah! If it's in the sky, it's mine! I'll be saving this one! Blah blah blah!
No further!
Blah blah blah!
Blow away!
Crossblade! Ready!
Burn in hell!
Burn! You get the gist! Not on my watch!
Ready to work!
Divide!
Save you!
Freeze Lancer!
Pulsation!
Freeze!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, illuminate the blah 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 magic!
Ah!
Holy Land! Raging Cascade! Blah blah blah! Burning! Blah blah blah! Freeze Lancer!
In a bind?
Blah blah blah!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
Demon Fang!
Dance to the wind! Air thrust! Raging Cascade! Demon here!
Rising Lightning!
Holy Land! You get the gist! Freeze
Dragon
Lancer!
Swarm! Burn in hell!
First aid!
Showtime!
Awaken! Blah blah blah! You get the gist! No more playing nice! Here's a healing... Here goes!
Demon Fang!
Dance is ready!
Fang!
This one's mine! Air thrust! Raging Cascade! Fred!
Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams!
In a bind?
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Here, feel!
Begin!
In here!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light.
Flower Magic! Holy Land!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
You get the gist! Won't lose! You get the gist.
Anything in armor is all mine! Rending you
Holy
apart.
do it! Alvin, Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing heart! Dance in the wind!
Burn in hell!
Air drop back into the fray! Blah, blah, blah!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Breath of life!
Purge
Heal my
blah,
wounds.
blah, magic! In here! Searing flame! I'll be saving this gut! Here, let me help! Magic is there! Tidal wave! Illuminates you get the gist! Seal! Luna blast! Back into the in here! Lightning! Air drop!
In a bind?
Here's you get the gist! Here's evil! Arc seal! Tidal wave! Blah, blah, blah! Here's evil! Where are you going?
I'll take it!
Air drop! Blah, blah, healing orb!
Not today!
Blah, blah, blah! Holy land! Not on my watch! Magic is there! Burning light! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of light! Divine savior! Here goes!
No further!
Take that! Here! Bullseye! Here's a healing art! Burn air! Cut! Dance in the wind! Reach out!
Can you take it?
Seal! Searing flame! Holy can't be happening!
Couldn't make it in time. Shattering the pieces! Attack time! Take this!
Blah, blah, blah!
Sword rain out!
Holy land! Raging cascade! Crash!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Blah, blah, blah!
Sword rain
Magic
alpha!
burning!
Now you see what I can do! Raining frost! Finish
Raging
it!
cascade!
Hey! Blow them away!
Brace yourselves! We're going to crash!
We caught up to it!
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renaissance.
The third segment of the fight makes you face the great astral spirit again, this time in the form of Subsumer. Focusing on its hands is priority at first. You have to be careful of the following abilities. The boss does hand slams, which also release dark energy at the spot where the hand lands. When the boss presses both its hands on the ground, similar to what the first boss did, you need to be careful of the dark energy eruptions under the feet of the character you are controlling. If you get hit by this even once, you sort of get stunned. That leads to multiple hits. The boss also does a beam of energy that goes through the center of the room. Whenever it loses a hand, it's going to cast a black hole, which is a lot of damage to the whole party. Just need to make sure your team has enough CP so that they can heal through the damage taken. You can also avoid this pulsating damage of the black hole if you dodge at the right time, hit the boss, and dodge again. I was able to do this during the third black hole which happened during the fight. Towards the end of this fight, the boss summons the elemental orbs again. My strategy was to just focus the boss down, as not much HP was left when the orbs are summoned. The fourth segment of this fight begins when Vohlron shows up.
Blah, blah, blah. Crossblade! Blah, blah, blah. Spread! Huh. Here's another. This one's mine. Dance in the wind! Here goes! By the power of flame! Dance in the wind! In here!
Burn!
Blah, 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 magic! Spread! You get the gist. Holy land! You get the gist. Law!
You and me!
From here on out! We did it! Raging! Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
We have to stop it! It's back!
Burn it! Strike! Glacial spear! Blah, blah, blah! In here! Here! You get the gist! Here's the magic is out!
Take this!
Everyone okay?
Still alive somehow. That's what you mean.
Here, let me heal you. Magic is in! Sleep now. Let the marksman handle Shooting star!
Destruction! Captivity!
Glacial spear! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging cascade! Seal! Holy land! I can do this all day!
Eat dirt!
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust. Blah, blah, blah. Spread. Blah, blah, blah. Holy land.
In a bind?
Blah, blah, blah. Sleep now. Let me help. First aid.
You'll pay for that! Can't end here!
Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Crossblade. Raging cascade. In here. Blah, blah, blah. Holy land. Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Seal. Spread.
Heal my weary hope! Can't end here!
You get the gist. Holy land. Blah, blah, blah. Spread. Blah, blah, blah. Sleep now. Blah, blah, blah. Burning strike. Freeze lancer.
Yohalim!
No more dithering!
Our future begins here!
Always impressive.
I guess that makes two of us then.
All that's left is the middle!
Let's do it. Blah, blah, blah. Glacial spear. This one's mine. Blah, blah, where are you going? Air thrust. Take this.
Soil. Awaken and
Just what the doctor ordered. Lunar blast. Reach.
burn in hell!
Raging cascade. Seal. Who wants to die next? Air thrust. Gotcha. Mega ray. Searing flame. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
Bang!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce the evil and fight left in me! I'll feel back from death's abyss! Spread! Illusion of death! Holy land! I want this all day!
Can't get out of this!
Sweet dreams! Air thrust! In the sky, it's mine! This one's mine! Who wants to die next? Blah, blah, blah! By the power of one! Finish without a Close one!
Heal my weary
Blah,
companion.
blah, blah! Okay!
Stay away from my friend! Imbue this vanquished soul with life! Thunder! Dragon form! You're mine! Breath of life! Heal my weary companion! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! Holy lance!
Rising wyvern! Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring! Heal my weary companion!
Air thrust! Raging cascade! Here goes!
Imbue this vanquished
Feel!
soul with life!
Blah, blah, blah! Seal! Blah, blah, blah! Holy land! Too much to handle? You get the gist.
Take this!
Illuminate! Blah, blah, Illuminate the day! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! Seal!
Let free!
Sweet dreams! Annihilation! Seal! By the power of Freeze Lancer! Blah, blah, blah! Freeze Lancer! Blah, blah, blah! In here! That'll bring you down! You get the gist! Holy Lancer!
Ready as rain!
Air thrust!
Take this! Demon Fang! We did it! Demon Fang!
Gotcha!
Double Demon
I'm on a roll!
Gotcha!
Close one! Gotcha! Magic Azam! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
Ignite! All in order.
Burning Field! In here! Blood!
Heal my weary
Sleep burning!
Take this!
Burning strike! Now,
No further!
this is it! More where that came from!
You picked the wrong
You
fight!
get the gist! Holy land! Blah, blah, blah! Spread! You get the gist! Air thrust! Water warm! Holy land! Blah, blah, blah! Spread! Close one!
An astral artillery
That's my
canteen
cue!
ruined! Shut him down!
This is it!
This ends now!
Alphen!
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Shion.
Yeah.
returned, just as I told you I would.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself!
Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit. Which is precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated. I won't let you do that! Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. You bastard! I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler. With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end. Save everyone. And Sion!
For the fourth segment, you battle alone with Vohlron. My strategy here was to focus on counter attacks to stagger him, which was followed by a couple of hits and then running away. He has abilities and attacks similar to what we faced during the fight at Del Faris Castle. You can also use your boost to stop his casts and stagger him. Once you get him down to 2 bars, the last phase of this fight begins.
Truly pathetic. And you're not. You are a failure. Empty. A sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time as he was meant to. You're right. I used to wonder why I was still alive after so long. There are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here.
And I won't let you take them away! Strike! Double Demon Fang! Thunder! You will suffer at my hand! Enough of your foolish Double Demon Fang! The fury of lightning! Here I come! Thunder! I shall erase everything! Burn! Thunder Fang! Double Demon Fang! You will suffer at my hand! Out of my sight! Try harder! Take this! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You will know nothing but agony! Try harder! Struck! Thunder! Out of my sight! Why do you resist? Double Demon Fang! You will know nothing but agony! Thunder! Try harder! Take this! Thunder Fang! You will know nothing but agony! Double Demon Fang! The fury of lightning! Thunder! I shall erase everything! Ignite! Thunder Fang! Double Demon Fang! Thunderfang! You will know nothing but agony! Thunder! Double Demon Fang! The flaming fury of yours to be let free! Thunder! You will know nothing but agony! Thunderfang! The fury of lightning! My turn! Struck! Double Demon Fang! You will know nothing but agony! Thunderfang! Try harder! Here I come! You are nothing! The fury of lightning! Out of my sight! Here I come! Thunder! The fury of lightning! I shall erase everything! Burn! Thunder! Double Demon Fang! Thunder! You will beg me for mercy! Double the flame inside me! Yours to be let free! I'm nearly done for! Thunder Fang! You will suffer at my hand! Out of Double Demon Fang! The fury of lightning! Take this! Thunder! You will suffer at my hand! Double Demon Fang! You control others to keep from being controlled, but that's a path of never-ending hatred! Don't you understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness! The words of a coward! Your weakness disgusts me! You're wrong. It takes true power to forgive! I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here.
This seems to be the easiest phase in the fight. I did not notice it earlier, but you can practically use your boost ability continuously and keep the boss staggered. I just spammed that ability once I realized it had no cooldown, and that's it. I really liked the story's ending. Stick around to watch it.
Trees that face my lips. There is no love, no friendship, not there or anywhere else. Is there no way for you to see this differently? Enough! You gamble the fate of this world to save a single life, and yet I am the evil one? How utterly ridiculous. It's true. Maybe it is selfish of me to want to save her, but I swore that I would let no one else be sacrificed in this battle. I can't bear to see her die. You and I are so much more alike than I had ever imagined.
No, we're not. I want a world built on kindness, on giving, on warmth.
You take and destroy.
I'm nothing like you. Power is all. You picked the wrong fight. I approve them. All others shall be vanished. Try harder! Not a chance! Not a chance! My turn! Try harder! You're not... The blazing sword. The power Sion has bestowed upon me. I'll take you down! You picked the wrong spot. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. It's on! Try this! Eat dirt! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! It's on! Burn in hell! It's on! Eat dirt! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! This one's all mine! Infernal Torrent! Ignite yours! It's on! Try this! Explosive ring! Burn! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Rending flash! It's over! You are the last obstacle impeding my progress! Die! That's my line! I'll show you the limits of your solitude! What you've done is evil. There's no denying that. I know you didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you were alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength for, other than yourself. That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Vohlron. I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness. Don't! You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you! Vohlron! I'm sorry. The Renaissance is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Renaissance, but nonetheless...
I can't. I would never. It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great Astral Spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
But that's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alpha and I'm with you.
Collective will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion! And I want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain! So please, grant us your strength!
Let's go!
Hope you liked the video and my coverage of the boss fights. Please subscribe, like, and comment on the video if you liked the content. I would also cover walkthroughs of certain regions that were a little tricky in some upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.